Well, we hope the date will stay the same. We love being in this date. We've seen already some great success in being 30 days earlier, being end of September, early October. Ultimately, the schedule is controlled by the PGA Tour. So it's based on their other sponsorships and how we fit into that role. But we have let it known that this is a very desirable date for us, and we think it's desirable for the PGA Tour players as well, as we've seen just a great field commit to our tournament this year. We love being several weeks after the last event on the PGA Tour schedule, the Tour Championship, and we love having some distance from the Asia event as well. So we love where we are and hope we can continue to be here. First of all, it's not real hard to get PGA Tour players to come to Vegas. I mean, you think about this destination compared to the other destinations the PGA Tour is in the fall, and nothing against those destinations, but Vegas is on a whole nother level to those. So it hasn't been real hard talking about this community and the things that we have to offer the players and the hospitality that we can offer the players. But what's been a lot of fun is partnering with some of the other sports franchises as we are becoming a global sports town now. In 2018, we partnered with the Golden Knights to create a custom jersey for the top 30 players at the Tour Championship, and we presented all of those 30 players a customized Golden Knights jersey, and that was a lot of fun. And then this year, we stepped up our game even more and partnered with the UFC. And we're able to create a really nice package for those PGA Tour players, the top 30 players. And everyone got a beautiful UFC box with 2 UFC fighting gloves signed by Dana White, a letter from Dana as well, inviting them to the community, and a customized walkout UFC hoodie as well with their name and country crest on the back. So it's little things like that that we're trying to do to connect our golf event with the other sports properties here. So, you know, we're excited what 2020 is going to be too. So we already have an idea there. A few years ago, we started a new executive committee, and a lot of the PGA Tour events have seen a lot of success with creating their own board or their own committees to help them kind of get further entrenched into the community. When I took over here in 2015, I felt like we were lacking a little bit of our connection to the community. So we wanted to go this route in order to get some of that connection back and really feel like we're making some strong commitments now. We've got some great partnerships with some new sponsors that the executive committee has helped with. Our executive committee is led by Mike Flanagan, Tom Breitling, and Alan Creel, 3 just outstanding members of this community. And they help me strategize, they help me sell, and they help me player recruit to these guys as well. So they've been a joy to work with, and they've really helped us kind of get to the next level. Top priority really for the last few years will be the just player recruiting and making sure that we have the best players in the world here. We feel like we have to have a great inside the ropes experience and then kind of wrap around a nice experience outside the ropes in order to create a really nice community environment and kind of compete with their expectation of what this event to be. But it's all started with the player for us. We realized that we can't have a B+ talent inside the ropes in order to attract 100,000 fans to our event. We feel like we have to make sure that we have an A+ talent inside the ropes, as anyone can go down to the strip at any point and see an A+ celebrity. We have to do the same thing on the grounds of TPC Summerlin to attract the community presence that we want. So outside of that, we've been able to attract these players, but then we have great entertaining venues behind me on 18 Green. We have great open to the public spaces in the Hill and the Point, and a great hospitality environment in the Hive off of 17. And we really want to focus on 16 and 17 to build an environment similar to what Waste Management Phoenix Open has. We understand that that doesn't happen overnight, but we are working towards that space, holes 16 and 17 be the place to be and the place to be seen here at TPC Summerlin. Since I've kind of been a professional and out of college, I've kind of always worked in golf and sporting events. My undergrad is actually in athletic training, so I have a lot of kind of worthless sports injury knowledge, and then ended up becoming, going back to school and getting my MBA in sports administration from a small school in Miami, Florida, St. Thomas University. And that led me to a couple internships with the PGA Tour, and ended up being the operations manager for the event in Doral, World Golf Championship event. Did that for about 10 years and knew it was time to kind of take the next step in my career, and had a opportunity here in Vegas come across my email one day driving from Miami to North Carolina for a holiday, and decided we would apply, and ended up getting the job and moving the family from Miami to Las Vegas.